Yeah, I'm just here showing everybody the history of football and how the Americans started it and how it's pretty obvious that the NFL is way older than the CFL. Just gonna show you to the camera. Okay, so football was inherited from some rugby football rules. Sorry, the camera's really crappy. I'm using my phone. Alright, so anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that the first game was played between Rutgers. Well, anyways, before that, football dates back to 1892 when regular American men just played it for fun. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, and it wasn't until 1869, 1869, 7 years later, when they started to actually play college football, which was the first game, and the first game was played between Rutgers University and Princeton University. Only thing is, they used some rules from what is present day soccer. And so anyways, at the end of the game, Rutgers won 6-4, as you can see right there. Whatever. Sorry I'm making such a shitty video. Anyways. Okay, so anyways, in 1871, guys, is finally when Canada started playing football. That's what I'm trying to get at. That Canada started playing football like 2 years after the Americans did, so it's still the American sport. That game was played between McGill University and in Canada and Harvard University in Boston, United States. Also, I forgot to tell you, Rutgers and Princeton are both located in New Jersey, so American schools. Anyways, there's still a lot of differences between American football and rugby football. And for those of you who say American football is for pussies because they wear padding, it's not because they're pussies. It's because in American football people actually get killed. In rugby football, somebody gets hit like nothing, and that's because in rugby football you guys are gigantic. In American football, everybody's ripped, but they're not like fucking monsters. That's what I'm trying to get at. So don't insult American football players because you just look stupid insulting it. At least you don't want to get a concussion 24/7. Like fucking rugby players. I'm not insulting rugby. I like rugby personally. I think it's a fun sport. But personally, I think American football is better. And North American think about that towards rugby. They don't think it's better than football. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I explained it all to you. 1862, from 1862 to 1868, American men, just American men, no, men from the United States started playing football for fun, no leagues, and it wasn't until 1869 where college football emerged. I'm not familiar. College football emerged, and that was the first game played that same year. Okay, Rutgers, New Jersey, Princeton, New Jersey. Rutgers won 6-4 using some modern day soccer rules. And in 1871, and the first international game was between the Harvard and McGill, but it says they used rugby rules, but Harvard won 3-0, so that's 2 wins for the Americans. Sorry. Anyways, now we're going to the rule changes, which were made by Walter Camp, which people call the father of football. And the rules he made were what we still use today, which are the some of the rules. We still use the 2-point safety score, which is still used today, 2 points if you return on the opposing team's end zone if they fumble a kick, or if you sack the quarterback or the ball holder in the opposing end zone. We still use the he changed the scoring method. I think he made it 7 points plus the extra kick after a touchdown. I mean, I mean, 2 years ago, I believe they changed the kicking zone from the 20-yard line, I believe, to the 30-yard line. I'm not sure. I forgot. I think it was in NCAA and in NFL. I'm not sure. But they changed the rules back soon after that from 15 players on the field for each team to 11 each team. Okay. We're past that already. Sorry, I sound like a mediocre explaining this to you. I don't mean to. Going back to American football, now we're going to discuss pro football. 1902. Okay, hold on, sorry. Professional football can be traced back to 1892. And William Pudge Heffelfinger's $500 contract to play in a game for the Allegheny, I don't fucking care. Whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that. Athletic Association against the Pittsburgh Athletic Club. Pittsburgh's football circuit became fully professional over the course of the 1890s, culminating in the first professional league, the Major League Baseball-backed National Football League of 1902. So 1902 was the first official league. Back in the 1890s, back in all the 1890s, they were just random athletic clubs and teams, but they weren't really an official league. So men just got hired to play each other, and they got paid for that. But it wasn't until 1902 when the first ever professional football league was created, and that was the National Football League of 1902, which folded after one season, which means it was discontinued after one season. Then it moved westward into Ohio in the beginning of 1903, and where it would remain until a mass dispersal throughout the Midwest in the late 1910s. So from 1903 to the late 1910s, which is up until 1920, the league moved to Ohio, and that was for 17 years. Then in 1920 became the first another football league, which was the American Professional Football Association. And during those times, there were associations in that league, such as the Ohio League and the New York Pro Football League. So there are leagues inside of the APFA Association. Okay, the first game was played in Dayton, Ohio on October 3rd, 1920, with the host Triangles defeating the Columbus Panhandles 14-0. Whatever. Whatever. Fuck. I'm gonna get to the end already. Okay, yada yada. 1920, NFL started, and it's still here today. It's officially 92 years old. Soon it's gonna be 93 years old. What I'm trying to get at is that the CFL is not older, guys. As you can see here, high school football started in the 1880s. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm gonna go to first played. I'm gonna go to the NFL. I'm gonna show you what date it was created, and I'm gonna show you the CFL and show you what date it was created. Okay. And anybody who still thinks the NFL is not older than the CFL is a retard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. First inaugural founded September 17th, 1920 in Canton, Ohio, United States. Inaugural season 1920. Current teams, 32. There used to only be 11 teams. You can see 1920. Now I'm going to show you the CFL, and if you still don't believe that, you're a fucking dumbass. Because there's no other website. Some people created Wikipedia, for people to see real facts, because there are actually people who create these pages because they know of it, they lived through it, or they've been told by people who lived through it, so it's real. Sorry. I'm going to show you when CFL was created. January 17th, 1958. Inaugural season. Doesn't even fucking say. No, he says it right here. Okay. 1958. Don't be fooled. That actually says 858. Just looks like a 6. See? CFL is 38 years younger.